Hi buddy, Andy here again. Well, I say here again, I haven't actually been here very much at all recently. I realised that the other day that I hadn't made a video or really done anything in the way of producing anything sort of social media wise or whatever for at least a couple of weeks and maybe even longer. Yes, I've been on Facebook and things like that. I haven't done much in the way of tweeting as well. That sort of dipped. The reason for that in the video, the title that we've got here, Steep Learning Curves. I've been on one of those steep learning curves, and it all stems back to something that started a while ago, something that I have mentioned on and off in other videos, I know, but I can't remember how much I've told of the story. But it all goes back to a video that I've been helping out and helping to make with the local band. And I should put a link to the video down there because that particular video is now available. How it all came out was of a conversation with an old friend of mine who I hadn't seen for a while. Both big music fans. He's got a video production company that does corporate videos, that type of thing. He's also got a part share in a video studio complex. Say complex, a couple of decent sized studios there which produce videos, corporate videos, and now he's gone into music videos, partly because of our conversation that we had and me giving him a copy of the Peer CD that I put together last year, and it sort of gave him a bit of an idea. And we were talking about what they called electronic press kits, and the idea of that is that you get a band, it doesn't matter what sort of genre of music it might be, any sort of artist, and you put a video together for them, like a performance video, the type of thing that you'll see on MTV or wherever it might be, and then you might put other things in there, like do a photo shoot, you might record a proper interview, etc. as well, and then you send them off a bit of a more up-to-date, more social media savvy way maybe of doing these things, rather than just sending in cassettes that people used to do in an envelope or something like that. You can email some of these, you can put them onto like a little memory stick if you wanted to. Of course, you might still want to put them onto a CD, etc. as well, but it's a slightly new way of thinking about things, and it hasn't really caught on that much over here. So he thought about trying this out, asked me to look for a couple of bands that we could start doing this with, and he'd look for some others in the London area where he's based. Cut a long story short, local band that I thought would be the right particular band, because we needed artists that were going to be a bit more ambitious, should we say, people that are on the up, that we think obviously are worthwhile, etc. That it's worth my mate putting the effort into doing this as well and setting all this up. Well, we've now got all that running, and as I said, the video is now available after several edits and lots of things going. I'm on a steep learning curve about all this. My friend certainly is on a steep learning curve about this, and his ideas and that are sort of formulating and moving on a little bit more, and things are going along. And there's other videos. If you follow the link to that particular video down below, that will take you to his site, which will show you some of the other videos there as well, which are other genres of music. But by helping this band out, and it's a band that I'd known before, it's a band that I'd played on the radio in the past, hence the fact that they were on that CD in the first place, I got into helping them out, helping them get on to do the video in the first place, and giving them ideas and helping them out in little bits of ways and just chatting to them, etc. And then one day they said, "How do you fancy being our manager, Andy?" And I thought, oh no, I sort of been half expecting the question to come. The first time I said, no, I don't think I want to do that, no, for lots of different reasons. I still carried on helping them out and advising them and giving them little tips and thoughts, things that I thought could help them out. And then I was sort of talking to them a bit more, and I'm thinking, well, actually, the management role is pretty much exactly what I was doing anyway. So there we go. Now I've gone into another something else to put onto my CV, should we say, something else that's come along, another one of those opportunities that's come along, which I said no to initially, but now it's crept in, and I still regard myself as more of a semi-manager than a manager. Maybe I'm trying to commit myself too much, but it's gone that way. The video's there. We've been doing a lot of work together, sorting all the things out. Obviously know a bit more about the social media side than these guys do, helping him with the Facebook, the Reverb Nation, and all that sort of stuff, and talking about this, that, and the other, and presentation, and all the other ideas that I can bring to something from someone that's looking at it from an outside point of view, and that's something that I think they needed, and probably something that lots of other bands need as well. Now, I'm in this because I believe in this particular group. I think they're worthwhile. They're a good bunch of guys. They certainly write some good music. Their ideas are good. They're the whole way of looking at things is good. They're a good unit as such. We've had sort of quite deep discussions, certainly with some of the members, as to where they want to go, where, you know, what they want to do, their influences, all these type of things. Some of those things that maybe you have to find out a bit. And it's quite good that myself, being twice their age, if not more, and older than their parents in some cases, which certainly makes you feel a bit old, that they're happy to sort of listen to me, to take the advice that I give them. Hopefully it's the right advice, I can only hope that it is, and take it on board and actually come up with things and work with these things as well. And we're on the same sort of wavelength, we're all moving in the right direction, inspiring each other, I suppose, as we do with lots of different things, and moving on. And there's a possibility there. It's all the sort of stars seem to be aligning with this video. They got some new recordings, some of the people that we know, ideas that have come up, and one of them is that tomorrow, this is a Friday, tomorrow's the 16th of July, the band have actually got a slot at Guildfest, which is a fairly big festival nowadays in Guildford, surprisingly enough. So we're going to be playing there tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the evening on one of the stages, and it's one of those sort of big opportunities. Who knows who's going to be there, who knows what we might see. It's a great opportunity, it's a great experience as well. So it's another one of those things that, and it takes up a lot of your time. It's just a really big steep learning curve for me, because I'd never done anything like this before. Okay, I've played in bands, but this is, in some ways, it's getting a little bit more serious, because as I've said to them, if they want people to push them, they've got to make it worthwhile for that person. I'm putting my neck on the line a little bit, as they're expecting other people to do. My friend with the video, for example, and anybody they give the CD to that they expect to push it, they're all taking a little bit of a chance in that particular, excuse me, too much talking, isn't it? That's what it is. They're all taking a little bit of a chance, and they need to know that what they're doing is worthwhile. They need to know that the product, if you want to call it that, is actually worth pushing. It's no good sending something out there if you don't believe in it. They have to believe in it. The person who's pushing it has to believe in it as well. I certainly do with what we got here. Hopefully that video down there will give you some sort of idea, and you can follow the links to hear more music. You can buy some of their music, you can check them out online. There's more other videos that are coming up. I may well post the interview one at some stage, certainly on their sites, and maybe reference it in another video, or put it below here at some time, maybe, I don't know, in the future. I haven't got that one as yet, although I've seen it. I'm just waiting for the actual file to go up. So another one of those things, and that's the reason that I've not been about. And it's good fun though. It's something that's different. It's one of those, I was talking to someone yesterday about learning new things all the time. Whether you want to learn things and whether you don't want to learn things, it's certainly better if you're doing something that you enjoy, that's something that's good fun. And it's certainly teaching me a lot of new things, giving me some new skills, pushing me in different directions I certainly never expected to go, but certainly enjoying going to at the moment. You hear all those cars and that out there. Anyway, so I'm going to leave that there, and who knows where this will be, who knows where I'll pop up again next, and what might be the next thing. I even went on to LinkedIn the other day and changed my portfolio type thing that's up there, and what I was doing at the moment, I think I had it in social media, and I've changed it to entertainment because of the things that I'm doing with this, with other music things, with other radio things that I've been doing as well, which I may well talk about when certain aspects of that have been sorted out, been doing interviews and things like that as well. So whole new strings to my bow, which is getting ever bigger. But anyway, interesting time, steep learning curves all over the place, and hopefully curves, they'll be steep, they'll be going upwards rather than downwards. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and prepare for tomorrow. I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.